Let's give you some example of how to clear your mind from the brain fog. And first, let me give you the sample of a healthy tongue and people have disease. The tongue just changed. This is the overheated side and this is overcoated side. It means the body, if you're in the body, the blood system is overheated. The tongue just changed like that. It's more red, and if you feel cold, and the tongue just changed into more coating and a white coating. So as we all know, that brain fog have difficulty concentrating or focusing, confusion, fatigue, forgetfulness, losing your train of thought, mental exhaustion, trouble paying attention, not having the right words, slow thought process and reaction time. This is the material from Cleveland Clinic, and we have our model in TCM side. What is the brain fog, how it comes, and how we can treat it. But first, let me give you some example for how we treat the brain fog. First, let me introduce the case one. It's a brain fog after COVID, like 8 months later. So it's a long COVID. From the first visit, we can see that she has cardiac issues. The long COVID has inflammation of Achilles tendon, and the base disease is chronic hypothyroid and overweight. After 10 months of COVID, she still have the symptoms and it continues getting worse. So the brain fog worst at 3 p.m. She has cognitive issues, process speed remember issue, and fatigue is from 3 to 7 to 8. And after that, she can barely sleep well. And she has severe trigeminal pain, which is common in many long COVID cases. This is the tongue, which means there are coldness because the coating is too much, but below the blood is overheated. So that means the overheated blood and the cold qi together. And 1 week later, the brain fog just becoming clarified, like 20%, and you can see the tongue changed a little bit, the coating is decreased, and the nasal congestion, is decreased. 2 weeks later, we can see that the Achilles tendon is much better, and the trigeminal pain still there, but some improvement. The brain fog still present, with slightly improvement, better from morning until noon, worse at 3 p.m. That's a clue for us, for TCM doctors, because we know that specific people, they have overheat in the afternoon. And then the third sessions, which means 3 weeks later, we see that the brain fog is close to 50% off. And after 4 weeks, there's no brain fog anymore. So, and the energy level becoming normal. So this case, we spent like 4 weeks. We gave her 4 sessions treatment in acupuncture and Chinese herbs. And then we can see the brain fog just decreased a little by little. But 4 weeks later, it's gone. And unfortunately, the brain fog come back in 2 weeks, but disappear in the next future. That's because the treatment procedure is not ended, but the diet caused the result that the brain fog just come back a little bit again, but it was cleared in the next 2 weeks. So we can clearly see the process of how this brain fog can disappear. It's not psychologically, it's physically, because the patient just gained her energy back. So she will never feel the brain fog from the morning to the night, and she can sleep well. In this case, we use the herbs and acupuncture, which we direct to decrease the heat in the stomach, large intestine, and lung. After this, when we achieved our goal, the brain fog just gone. We will see this from a bunch of cases we can introduce later. So, in my mind, the brain fog can be clarified physically in not far away, not too long treatment. Okay, let's try to introduce you more cases. Please follow me and see more cases, and you will understand how we deal with this. Thank you.